On to this now. China has expressed support for the government of national unity, with the nation pledging to deepen military and trade relations with South Africa. China's new ambassador to South Africa, Peng, celebrated the 97th anniversary of the creation of the People's Liberation Army with Minister of Defence Angie Motshekga in Pretoria. The celebration also saw the launch of a new book that captures correspondence between the country's heads of state. Business editor Xolani Mbanjwa filed this report.
South Africa and China may be geographically thousands of kilometers apart, but the two nations want to solidify their strong diplomatic, economic, and military bonds. China is South Africa's biggest trading partner globally, while South Africa is China's biggest trade partner in Africa. And while the two countries have vastly different military strengths, with China having the biggest army in the world, they intend to deepen military cooperation.
President Ramaphosa also outlined in his opening of Parliament address the new government's blueprint in the next 5 years. All these important occasions provide a new opportunity for us to deepen our cooperation in many areas.
South Africa's exports to China grew from just over 15 billion rand in 1998 to 614 billion rand in 2022. And Ambassador Wu says China's relationship with South Africa has transcended from the export of goods to striving for justice throughout the world.
As our two sides cooperate more in various areas and at many levels, as well as building deeper friendship and stronger mutual trust, China-South Africa relations have went beyond and above the bilateral sphere and are carrying more and more strategic and global impact.
Minister of Defence Angie Motshekga says the launch of the book Forging Bonds, narrating the experiences of military veterans from the PAC and the ANC in China, is testament to the two countries' golden era of cooperation. The book, sponsored by the Nomulax Group, which is owned by South African military veterans, contains personal stories of military veterans.
When the decision was made to form Umkhonto weSizwe in 1961, our leadership underwent military training in China. These ties sustained the liberation movement until our achievement of our freedom in 1994.
The chief of the South African National Defence Force, General Xolani Mbanjwa, says China's partnership with South Africa at BRICS will ensure that the two nations tackle geopolitical challenges, including speaking up for nations that are vilified and marginalized.
I therefore invite my friends in the PLA to never despair and stay true to their cause, to maintain a military that will help rid the world of this unipolar and unfair treatment of small nations by those who have arrogated themselves to the sole right to unleash unfair destructive power on those they disagree with.
As Ambassador Wu begins his tenure in Pretoria, he says his mandate will be dictated by the objectives that President Cyril Ramaphosa's government of national unity has set for the country.
I attended His Excellency President Ramaphosa's address to Parliament opening last week. I realized he emphasized job creation, poverty alleviation, reduced cost of living, and capable human resources capable education. So all these kind of things is my priority.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Xolani Mbanjwa in Pretoria.